amusement park level.
Typical in any teenage game. We gotta fight monsters at amusement park that we're gonna go have a good time at, but monsters showed up.
Yeah, I think you need to be careful for it.
Don't worry.
We're on tracks, but a roller coaster comes to hit you, or a choo-choo train comes to hit you. Something comes to hit you. Okay, she's trying to outwhip you.
Haha! Try and outwhip that. Take that, mistress.
I'll let you handle that.
I got her.
Yeah, there's the thing I'm talking about.
Ooh, a panda! I'm gonna wrestle you. Wrestle! Wrestle! Yeah! Now I'm gonna whip you.
Oh, I forgot these guys. Yeah. That's an advantage you have, since you have that chain whip of yours. You have a much longer reach.
So, remember kids, when you play Sailor Moon for the SNES, Sailor Venus has a whip and has
because
longer
she's
reach.
incredibly cheap.
No, she's a... I think she's a smart gal.
No, she... Everyone else just used her... No, wait. Sailor Mars actually just kicks.
Bam!
She has the second longest reach. Second longest
Bam!
reach.
So, here's another fun fact. You know the Battle of Los Angeles?
And I'm dead.
Not the movie, but the actual Battle of Los Angeles that occurred back in
I'm
1944.
crying. Okay, and I'm back.
Well, apparently they said it was UFOs that attacked Los Angeles, but it was actually Japanese flying dirigible blimps. But they promoted it as UFOs to cover up that the U.S. had actually been invaded by a foreign power.
Ooh, look at the panda! We probably want to stay up, because if they do one last one, it'll be
It's
at the
going to be at
bottom.
the bottom. Alright. Take that! And that! Oh, take that! Haha! Whip, whip, whip! Man, I'm having so much playing as a girl whipping men. I guess that's what all those women feel on the internet. Alright, I didn't just go there. Alright, no more going there. I don't know where I went, but I went somewhere.
You love going all over the place.
What can I say? I'm a traveling man. Is that a traveling band? Welcome to what looks like Disneyland, but we won't call it that.
Maybe it's Tokyo Disneyland.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was way cooler than the regular Disneyland. I actually went to Disneyland 2 weekends ago. Well, yeah, you called me and I was actually going on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. Or was it Snow White? I think it was Snow White I was going on.
Does it have a part where you go to hell and die at the end? Because if so, then it's Mr. Toad.
It was like around the same time. I think it was Snow White. That was a dark ride. It's all focused on the witch and how evil she is. Because like at the end, it just shows the doors fighting the witch, and then it ends and you come off the ride.
Yeah. The Disney World version at least ends more optimistically. They show Snow White and Prince whatever. I don't know if it's Prince Charming or if they didn't come up with a name for him. Because I know the one in Cinderella is definitely called Prince Charming, and the one in Sleeping Beauty is Prince Philip.
Hi.
Snow White Prince, no, he doesn't even get a last name. He's just Prince.
Is that where Prince got his band name from? He was just like, I love Disney. I think I'll just call my band name after that Prince from Cinderella. What if his last name is Charming? It's like, hi, I'm Ted Charming. You like to dance. This is my brother Daryl Charming, second heir to the throne.
And then, of course, there's Theodore Charming.
Yeah, the youngest of the Charmings. Super fantastic roller coaster background. You ride, yes?
Yeah, no. One thing at Tokyo Disneyland, they really have a greater emphasis on Stitch.
Oh, really?
Much of the mascot there. I was watching a video of that a while ago. They have all the characters from the TV show and the extra movies.
Wow.
Well, there was a Japanese anime that serves as a pseudo sequel to Lilo and Stitch.
Wow.
And this reveals that Lilo grew up and Stitch thought that she left him.
Because she left the island.
So then Stitch moves in with someone else, and it's actually dubbed by the regular anime group. I think they're called Bang Zoom or something like that. They have all the regular LA voices you hear and stuff like Bleach and Naruto and Cowboy Bebop. It actually aired on the Disney XD for a couple weeks. Then they dropped it. Okay, not so much a couple weeks as a couple days.
The Disney Corporation was like, is this making us money? No, drop it. Here at Walt Disney, we care about our quality programming, and if it's not making us money, we don't want it.
Just like Cartoon Network. In their case, they intentionally try not to advertise it as much as possible. Then we go, oh, see? We don't make money off it at all, even though we did advertise it. Oh, I guess this means we can take it off. Cartoon Network are dolls. Although, on the bright side, they got a new president because the current one just left, so maybe the new one won't make as many screw-ups as that.
I highly doubt it. Is this making us money? Nope. Oh, drop it. Why do we still have Adult Swim? Because it pertains to from 14 to 32-year-olds. That's a good demographic. Keep it.
We're in Sugarland now. Yeah. Oh my God. Except for the streets and the cars, this looks just like Sugar Rush.
Sugar Rush from what?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh. Ha! I know where they got their influence. Man, look at those beautiful, tasty treats on the screen.
Half expecting Ralph to come in flying the spaceship he accidentally got trapped in, and trying to get his medal, and then just. Okay, you need that. You need the. I think that's the parfait.
Bam! Haha! Take that, mutant.
No.
And they. Is that what is that, a flan in the back? It's jiggling? Watch, I'll slam this person, and then the parfait will jiggle, or the flan will jiggle. Yeah, look at it jiggle!
Ow.
Bam!
Yeah, one thing I considered is that, okay, because there's a lot of monsters in here, and a lot more than even in the TV show. And even though they didn't start doing that initially, they started transforming humans into monsters in the anime.
What season was that in?
The first season. Yeah, so what if we're actually fighting the entire population of Japan because they've all been turned into goofy Power Rangers-esque monsters?
Wow, well, A lot of people aren't going to be going into work tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're just massacring all of Japan. Damn. Okay, so are these really the heroes, man? The way we're just casually beating everyone up? Wow, that thing of health did jack! I think it went up, like, half a bar! 1/24 of a bar! That's the most pointless health item ever!
Oh my gosh, I'm being beat.
Now.
I'm being beat like Rihanna from Chris Brown. Oh, that's an old joke. Man, if you're a celebrity and you hit one woman, man, people make fun of it forever. What's been happening in the news lately? Oh yeah, hey, the plane disappeared and we need to talk about it and speculate what really happened.
A lot of people are saying, oh, it's all like Lost.
Oh my god. J.J. Abrams is just like, well, I told you.
Ow.
Yeah, those people are lost. We cannot find them. But what if it's like lost? Well, they are lost. We cannot find them. But what if they're like lost? You mean they're in purgatory, disguised as an island? Yeah. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Let's use it.
Yeah. And I also heard J.J. Abrams is directing the new Star Wars. They actually started filming
I'm not gonna watch it then.
in London. I will probably watch it, but I'm going to try and sneak in and or go to a cheaper theater that's showing it.
Based off J.J. Abrams' past track record.
Well, he's a good director. I give him that.
I'd say he's a good producer. Director, not so much.
Well, what was the last thing you saw that he directed?
Star Trek. I never want to watch another Star Trek. Well, no.
Okay,
he's not doing any more Star Treks. Thank God he's not doing any more Star Trek.
I saw Star Trek Into Darkness, and I thought...
I couldn't stop laughing.
My name is Khan!
When they hold the Wrath of Khan scene, but with it reversed, and but Spock's is all, Khan! Like, going, you have to be kidding me.
Ooh, a clown! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw this guy so hard.
Yeah, this wasn't really a David Zucker movie, was it? It was just really a Star Trek parody, because that would make more sense. Well, this wasn't sci-fi movie.
Well, like, I thought the first one, it was, like, clever, because it was like, oh, this is the original story. But then the second one's just, like, a cheap a ripoff.
Let's just rehash all of it. All of the last few movies.
That's like if the new Star Wars comes out, it's just gonna be like, oh, there's a new Anakin. We need to harness his power so he doesn't turn to the dark side. That would be sad. And depressing.
It would be sadly depressing.
Man, when I was a kid, I collected Star Wars figures because I thought, you know what? I'll make these worth my retirement. But the market is so saturated with Star Wars figures, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
I have a shed full of figures taking up space.
Really get any just for collecting.
I needed a hobby when I was a kid because apparently I couldn't play sports.
Toys. Always play with them. I remember I got a bunch of the ones for Christmas back in 1995. You remember the Power of the Force?
Oh yeah, the green backing.
Yeah, I had a bunch of most of the original line. I got Luke, I got Chewie, I got 3PO, R2, Darth Vader.
Oh, the Power of the Force, the original. Yeah, the orange.
Orange and dark backing.
Well, they came out with the orange, and then they came out with the green.
Yeah, and then they did episode 1, which was red.
Yeah, and that's when everything went downhill. What's a Jar Jar?
And I'm already... well, I better...
Ooh, cake!
I better hope that I set that to 5 continues, since I'm screwed if...
Or those were actually Japanese, like, symbols, and it just meant 0. Hey, speaking of the Japanese, do you want to know the truth about Roswell? Say yes.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Well, after that enthusiastic reply, so, Roswell wasn't actually aliens. They were Japanese prisoners of war that the U.S. was trying to utilize for them to fly their technology.
Yeah, try to slide now, you little jerk.
So every time you hear about Roswell and aliens crash there in a weather balloon, it was actually Japanese prisoners of war that crashed, and they were trying to... The U.S. was keeping them to try and fly their Japanese blimps. So they say a weather balloon crashed. In fact, it was a Japanese fighter blimp. Not really a fighter blimp, but it could be used as a fighter blimp. And because they referred to them as enemy aliens, just like back in the day we used to refer to wetbacks as illegal aliens. That was really racist. I'm not that racist. I just thought that was funny. Oh man, I get it now. But don't you remember when the big, when all the international travelers were coming through in the 90s, and the Border Patrol built their station out there?
Oh yes, you don't need to remind me.
So we used to call them aliens, illegal aliens. Well, that's kind of like
oh, you're kidding me.
That's kind of like a dehumanizing way to refer to somebody. But back in the day of 1940s, everybody was super racist. So, is this a boss? She is tough.
Yep, this is the level 2 boss.
She shoots cotton candy.
Bitch!
Bam! Get it!
Yeah, shoot your cotton candy now, huh?
So yeah, Roswell, Japanese prisoners of war.
We just killed Queen Bubblegum.